Welcome everybody. Today's video finds us over here in Ayutthaya. And what we're going to take a look at is we're going to take a look at this right here. This is St. Joseph Church. This is a Catholic church that was built by the French. There was some French missionaries that were here and they talked to King Narai back in his reign in 1666, and he granted him a section of land over here and a sum of money to build a church. They built a wooden structure here originally, and then they later on built it in brick. And this temple here was used by the Thais. They sought refuge over here during the invasion of Ayutthaya by the Burmese in 1767. So this was all destroyed. It was burned down and abandoned, and then they rebuilt it again in 1888. And we're going to take a look inside. We'll look at it. There's not a whole lot to see here, just a really cool old building. So let's enjoy this a little bit. Yeah, and this is the Chao Phraya River, and you can see it's quite high. And way over there is a fantastic temple. You can see the Khmer prongs sticking up. So that was the former capital over there on that side of the river. And there was about 1 million people or so living here during its height. And so they built a lot of stuff off the island. There were ferries that went across here, I think 22 ferry points around the island. And there's 3 rivers that come together, the Lopburi, the Chao Phraya, and the Prasat River. And we have some people that are doing the city tour, it looks like right here. And I've done this before. You can circle the island by boat, and it's fantastic. And you get to go right by this church, and you can see them all wearing their life jackets and stuff like that. So they have a boat over here. Now it took, I think when they built the brick structure after the original one was replaced, I think it took 10 years, and it wasn't completed during the reign of King Narai. It was under his predecessor, like, what was his name? Sriracha, something like that. All right, so there's not a whole lot more to see. There's a couple like information booths over here. You can go in there and look at some stuff. I think it's all in Thai, but let's go into the building. That's what we wanted to see anyway. Yeah, this is fantastic. You can see the styling up there, the little crosses. You can see a little bit of the stained glass. And I think this was painted again and restored a little bit in 2004. I think that's the last little bit of restoration, and it is just beautiful. There's a cemetery and stuff back behind, and you can go, we might look at that the last thing, but let's go up into here. And it's free. You can just come over here and pop your head in. And I don't know when they do their mass. They will probably do that here in the evening. All right, so the lights are off in here, but we can see what this looks like. Now the French weren't as influential as the Portuguese. They were trying to get, whenever they came in under the reign of King Narai, they were trying to convert him to being a Catholic. And the Thai king, or the Siamese king, he kind of played it off a little bit, where he acted like he was interested in being converted, but he never really was serious. But the French were trying to gain influence here in Siam. So you can see all the stained glass in here. And you can see up there, there's the second story. And they have a little spiral staircase over here to where you could go up there, but it's blocked off. And then you can see all the little figures and stuff like that, and then the wooden pews. This is the pulpit and everything. Yeah, really quite nice. You can see all the figures, the stained glass, and the little half dome here. Oh, it's a beautiful building. And you can see the French writing up there. Now the missionary that came here, that's this guy right here. They have his picture. So Pierre Lambert de la Motte. And they have a little bit of information about him, talking about in 1679 in December. And then some more here. And some beautiful stained glass. Oh, that's really, really nice. So it looks like the birth right here. And it looks like a young Jesus learning how to be a carpenter. And then people come here and they light the candles and they can write some little messages in the guest book that's over here. It's kind of cool. All the people that come to this temple, they leave a little message and stuff, asking, for safety and comfort and blessing the missionaries past and present. Some other stuff over here. And then we have another little shrine. This is Louis Lano, Bishop of Metalopolis. So he was in Siam in 1674 to 1696. So you can see some more of the stained glass. The stained glass is quite beautiful. Yeah, you don't see too many Catholic churches in Thailand. The ones you see are fantastic. This was one of the foreign settlements over here. So the French were settled up over here, the Portuguese and the Japanese. They had some other settlements. And I've made a video of all of those. They're quite cool. We can see some of the more of the stained glass here. And then they have the confessional over here. So that's everything inside of the little church. And over here is the little confessional. So you come up, the priest will sit here, and you come over here and talk to him through the little screen. Yeah, nice. Let's go, we'll look out the outside and we'll go look over at the little graveyard. Yeah, so while we was inside there, the farmer pushed their sheep over here, so they're grazing this grass down, which is pretty cool. And then you have the 350th anniversary of the mission to Siam by the French. Yeah, really a nice building. Okay, let's walk back to the little cemetery here. Yeah, I really love the styling of these Catholic churches. Yeah, it's a shame you don't see more of them here in Thailand. The best one is probably in Canterbury, the cathedral over there. But this one is nice also. I've seen a few of them. There's like 4 major ones, I think, in Bangkok. I actually need to do a video of those. I've been to them all, but I just never have done a video. And then we have some little shrines and stuff. Kind of a nice little garden back behind. And over there's the place for the priest to live. And this is the back of the church here. And a little bit more of the garden. So I think in the cemetery there's like 23 of the important missionaries that are buried over here, along with other people that were involved in the church. The cemetery back here. You can see their graves are up above ground here, probably due to the water table. I'm sure it's you dig down just a little bit and you'll hit water. I mean, we're that close to the Chao Phraya River. But these are all the people that are buried here. Some of them have pictures, some of them just have inscriptions. You see some of them from like 2009, 2012. Just the local Thais that are Catholic. And then this is the little shrine building. So the 23 missionaries, they got them listed out right there. So the apostles of Siam and missionaries of MEP, rest in peace. Yeah, very nice. Kind of a simple little shrine building for them. I got attacked by the guard cat here. Came over here meowing at me. He's over here hanging out, wanting a belly rub or something. Oh, I know, you're the guard cat. Uh-huh. All right, keep everything under control. So let's take one more last look around. He's over here chowing down. And the other sheep are going down that way. And then this is the church. Yeah, really, really nice. And then the area, you're right here on the Chao Phraya River. And it is high, high. So this does flood. I mean, it's a common occurrence every monsoon. The water gets up high and floods over here. And that is the former island, or former capital over there. All right, that'll finish up our video over here at this Catholic church, St. Joseph. This is really, really nice. It dates back to 1666 under the reign of King Narai, and the French, they had a little bit of influence here in the former kingdom of Ayutthaya. And the king gave them this land and the money to build it, and they put up the wood church, and then a couple iterations later, this is what you see. This is cool. It's worth coming over here to see. It's different than most of the temples. People don't even think of Ayutthaya as having, you know, like a Catholic church like this, but it is part of the old French settlement. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, smash the like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe and stick around, and then you're notified when I post a new video. And if you know more about this old church, or if you've been here, leave me a comment down below. Tell me what you think. I've enjoyed coming over here and seeing it, so hopefully you did also. And until next time, from over here in Ayutthaya, remember, life is a journey. Until next time, enjoy.